sicko mode. Isn't sicko mode the best song ever?
Okay.
Or do you like sicko mode or Mo Bamba?
I like them both equally. I'm gonna stretch because according to my Thea, I'm guessing this makes you taller.
It makes you taller.
She's trying to get out tall.
But anything she says is a lot.
What, 400 Robux? Like, what the heck? I'm gonna install it.
Excuse me? What was Nicole so mean to you and Issa? I don't get that.
Oh look, so now it's downloading, and I can go back to YouTube.
Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Yeah, Netflix. Oh, there's my read. Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Yeah,
Roblox players were scared of employees by admin.
Join the greatest pack alive.
Sure, the idiots think Gaz is scary. Oh yeah.
Albert Stuff.
Who am I? I'm Demon Boy 8 million, the scariest Roblox myth. You may remember.
Hello.
Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Yeah, Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Netflix and Pop-Tarts. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
From videos such as, what's the thing? You may remember me from this, making a scary Roblox scary account, and made it really scary. Alright, before I, show everybody how scary I am at Gaz's Circus in the Sky, I will politely remind every single one of you idiots who haven't visited Demon Boy's secret lair with one leg on it. Someone liked it. Oh my gosh. See how scary this is? The trees are quaking. I am shaking. I'm peeing and farting. Everybody in the audience is as well. We're filming this in front of a live studio audience, as you can hear by the shrieks right now.
Oh, God.
Circus in the Sky think I'm scary, I'm going to, well, nothing I can really do beyond that. I could be sad, I could be really happy. As you can see, I'm an owner. Because I am God. No, not actually. I was given admin here because, Roz acknowledged how terrifying of a Roblox myth I am. She's running away. The smell inside of me.
The smell?
The other memes, because they are the other memes. If you have a problem with that, you could leave. I have no problem with you leaving. At night. That's why Hi, my name's Jeff. Is
I need to show everyone how
evil.
scary I am. 1 second. Look, she's terrified. Hello, I am Demon Boy. You came here to see me, right? Idiot! Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me! The scariest part of Demon Boy is that he carries a gun at all times. Hey, get over here! Hey, get over here! Hey!
I don't know. If you could do anything for one day, what would it be?
What?
If you could do anything for one day, what would it be?
Oh, that's hard. To spend a day at Six Flags
Well, it's nice.
or Disneyland or Disney World.
Disney World.
'Cause it is.
It's bigger and it has more stuff.
What?
You turn on the kitchen sink for me, please?
Yeah, whatever.
Animals are cute. Animals are cute. If you wanna boop. Yay. Hello. Yay. 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 Bye bye.
You broke me. You broke my heart. And I hate you because I still love you.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
You broke my heart. And I hate you because I still love you.
Okay, sorry. Temmie, you can call me Temmie. Temmie, you can call me Temmie. I have friends like Temmie. I don't get why people hate furries. Like, they did nothing. Excuse me, sir. We need to have a talk. Check in your channel. And if I see weird things, I'ma block you. Easier said than done. I'm almost at 150. Give me more subs. Give me more subs. More subs. Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
scariest
dun,
Roblox Smith. Look, she's saying that right now. Die. How they hate me, Demon Boy. Who's that? I'm Demon Boy. And I stay strapped, boy. Yeah, boy. Welcome home. breaking bones, and they put the genre for comedy. They really think my pain is funny. What is going on? Complain about this. Important. Voice chat now.
Only got my bed, my mom, I'm sorry, 50 the crash into the party, 81, into the party, and you know me, turn the O2 into the O3, yeah. Imagine if I never met the Broskies.
And he's asking me why I'm calling an important
She said, do you love me? Tell him I'm crying. No, he's sorry.
Start talking a little more aggressively. No thanks.
She said, do you love me? I told her only partly. Only with my bed in my bed. I'm sorry, cause I like watching Albert stuff all day, cause it's funny, cause he likes to kill people. I'm just kidding. He's just savage when he talks to people. You can.
Now! Joy, now!
Okay, turn your microphone back on now. I have something to vent about. So, you have a game about breaking bones. No, shut up. Mute your mic again, please. So you have a game about breaking bones, right? Then they put the genre on comedy. That's not fun. Like, breaking bones isn't even funny. Okay, now you vent to me about what happened in your day today. I appreciate this conversation.
Now that I got that off my chest to clearly a very important person who just joined the Discord. Hopefully he passes that on to the moderators. I'm leaving. Now I can finally play the game. Hopefully they fix that because getting a big owie is not even that funny. Okay guys, it's literally the next day now. It was December 5th in the last clip. I haven't stopped crying. I had to take a whole day break from life. Just because they still think it's fun. The game has also gotten 200,000 more visits than yesterday. I'm going to have to face my fears eventually, okay? Load! Okay, thank you.
I said thank you.
I spent the whole day crying. Everybody else was crying. Look, we walked.
I swear with this game.
Level 19. People are also level 19. I don't think I've ever played this game. I think I get what it's about. You just throw yourself. Yeah, no, that's like, oh god, that's exactly what I thought this game was. And that's exactly what I feared. Wait, no, this is not what I look like. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not what I look like. I am much shorter and much fatter than that. So first they think this bacon hair man dying is funny. And then they think me not being fat something. Okay, this is kind of cool. What? Why does it make a skateboard noise? Broke 2 bones. Okay, no. I feel like I would have actually broken way more bones if this was real. And this game's not even realistic, guys. Alright. That stuff had to go sit on the ground you walk on and dislike the game.
This goes like you gonna select me. I need to go like you.
It's not even realistic. It makes a Roblox skateboard noise. Listen, what are you trying to say? What?
And you request on drawing, because we can't draw axolotls for the life. This isn't supposed to be an axolotl hip, you know. Oh, come here, Earthworm Sally. It's Earthworm Sally carrying diseases, Florida to Cali. Dun, dun, dun. It's Earthworm Sally. No bomb, but yes. Play it. Play Mo Bamba. 22 o'clock.
You're gonna like this version, Natalie.
Newton from IBP3.
I think they're actually gonna boost it with time. What? Okay, I put the song back on, but what? XXX Temptation Started Alive after 2019 Super Bowl.
Last year, the rap world took a big hit as the rapper known as Triple X Tentacion had his life taken. And it didn't
Triple
have
X.
any fans. In fact, many who had never paid much attention to the rapper found themselves respecting XX's music and what he stood for in the final stretch of his life.
On the phone, Jenny, are you okay? Jenny, yo, you doing this the right way? Just try to do more of this.
However, there are many out there that feel like the rapper is still even alive. Some of these theories are pretty compelling, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to keep trending. Number 7, time of death.
Tentacion reportedly say he was
Tentacion.
Before we get into the breakdown of why people think he's alive, we need to discuss why so many people feel that he's not alive anymore. This occurred last year in June when X was out and about in Florida. He went to a motorcycle shop and came out of the dealership in a BMW when he was suddenly followed by a dark SUV. This led to the events that we all know the result of. Though the police and an ambulance made it to him, he passed away unfortunately in the hospital hours later.
In South Florida, fans began to gather here right after learning about the shooting that claimed his life.
A statement was given about the events of that day and the loss of X. On June 18, 2018, Jason Envoy, known to the world as Triple X Tentacion, tragically passed away in Deerfield, Florida. The statement begins. In deference to the family, friends, and loved ones, and in the light of further investigation, we ask that their privacy is respected at this time. X touched the lives of millions around the globe and will forever reside in the hearts of countless fans who listen to his music, attended his concerts, and felt the glow of his uncontainable, undeniable, and unique spirit. Many mourn the loss of X, and some were even crushed by the event, not wanting to believe that this had actually happened. And that is when conspiracy theories started to emerge. Number 6, lack of evidence. Honestly, one of the more compelling aspects of the evidence put on X being alive came from a Twitter handle named Bastion Vane, who made a post not long after the passing of X, stating that a lot of the evidence presented at the crime scene did not add up to the accounts given by the Sheriff's Department and other official sources. They noted the following. His passing, in the reports, it says that his Louis bag was stolen from his car. In the video of his pulse being checked, there is absolutely no evidence of violence. No shattered glass, no holes. His face is in pristine condition. If he was run up on, wouldn't his car have been damaged? Wouldn't he have had face injuries? And to go the way he did, he should have portrayed a more violent outcome than what actually showed. It's really suspicious. In the videos, he's completely clean, even on his clothing, which was very light color. Next, the Louis bag was stolen. And X wore jewelry often. No reports of jewelry being stolen were made. Why would you rob someone whose serious harm to them, steal their Louis bag, but leave their jewelry? Especially from a notorious rapper. Finally, someone pointed out the fact that his tattoos are missing. The videos of his body are low quality, and I'm not sure I believe it, but it seems that very clearly his forehead tattoo is missing. He has a very prominent prong-shaped tattoo on his forehead, which is missing, which brings the option of the man in the car being a double. Again, not sure I believe it, but I also don't believe he passed away. You have to admit, for a conspiracy theory, that's some pretty compelling evidence. And they even showed a picture of X lying in the car, and sure enough, the head tattoo honestly isn't there. Now, there are many logical explanations as to why some of his evidence is missing, or why certain events don't add up. The biggest of which is the thieves, they didn't have time to steal everything off of X before the cops would show up. And it's likely they didn't plan what was to come. Just scare him enough to get everything he had. But things went wrong, and it landed them only the bag. But regardless of what the truth is, the thread got a lot of attention around the world, and it turned many into believers that X X was still alive. Number 5. Reasons for being gone.
X's mother, Cleopatra Bernard, took to her Instagram to let the world know that her new grandson is fine.
Let's forget about the how for a second. We need to think about what this ruse would mean in the long term. After all, X was very popular and his fame was growing through his unique music. So why in the world would he fake his own passing? What would it gain him? Well, more than you think. While X might have been popular, he was hardly world famous in the way that Drake, Kanye, Eminem, and many others are. In fact, his fan base actually grew after his passing, which goes to show that sometimes they only appreciate you after you're gone, just like Vincent Van Gogh. But most importantly, X was one of the most controversial rappers of the young generation of the genre. And not just because of his lyrics, though those did indeed help him get the label. Rather, he had some very unfortunate choices as to how to handle certain problems and issues in life. The biggest being his longtime girlfriend, Geneva Ayala. The two had a very complex relationship, but by complex, I honestly mean mistreating and the other factors. And though X had often tried to win her back, including singing about her in songs before he passed, it just wasn't enough. In fact, she even filed a lawsuit against him, saying that he not only mistreated her, but did other very horrible things to her. So why does this matter? Well, when X passed on, all of his cases against him were dropped. And there were more than just this singular one with Geneva. X was accused of a lot of things by a lot of people. Before his passing, he was on house arrest before going on tour. With him being gone, all of his cases would be closed, and in fact, that's exactly what happened. You can't prosecute or judge a dead man, more or less, so faking his own death would give him a bit of peace in terms of legal freedom. But if he were to come back, it'd be the whole thing all over again, unless statute of limitations, and it's a whole major thing, but that would be insane. I'm sure this would sound like a major conspiracy theory that you would want to watch play out or something like on NCIS or Law & Order, but people have gone to great lengths to try and evade such charges. So X going to that length honestly wouldn't be too much of a stretch if he felt he could pull it off. Number 4. Publicity stunts. The other big reason that some people think that X is still alive is that he actually pulled a stunt like this back in 2017. X posted a video online via his Instagram feed, and in that video, X appeared to be taking his own life. Obviously, his fan base went nuts about this and tried to find out where he was and if he was alive or not, and it turns out he was actually just showing off a clip of himself in his new music video called Look At Me. Yep, he pretended to take his life just to drum up buzz about his music video, and it worked. So, by that token, if he was desperate enough and thought it would work twice, he could have easily pulled this off to try and get more buzz for, say, another album or another track. Elaborate? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Which led to a lovely case of not paying attention, because shortly after the passing of X, a video popped online of him saying that he was alive and that the death was just a way to get the music video out there. Naturally, many watched it and felt it was real, until they looked and noticed that the video was posted back in 2017 after the fake suicide that X had done. Just goes to show you that you need to pay attention to all the details before claiming one thing or another, because a lot of people are still convinced. Number 3. Predicting the future.
But I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million hits.
One of the more ominous parts about X's passing is that close to his final day, he made an Instagram live video stating some rather interesting things. Things that make you wonder if he knew he was going to pass soon. If worse things come to worst, and I die or some shit, I'm not able to see out my dreams, I at least want to know the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and be able to take my message and use it to turn it into something positive and at least have a good life. He said in the clip,
I'm able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life.
if I'm going to die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answer to resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me.
I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is.
Call it wise thinking or stating how you feel, but sometimes this feels predictive. And if he felt that he was going to pass soon, would he take steps to prevent that? And that brings us to something his attorney said not long after the incident. He noted that he actually asked the rapper to beef up his security detail. We talked about him needing security, that he was past the point of being a kid. Making melodies on the street corner. So he thought he was going to pass on soon in some aspect, and he denied extra security, which has all the hallmarks of a setup, or at least it would in the eyes of some conspiracy theorists. Number 2, life without rap. Not exactly proof of him being alive, but a reason to faking his passing. X wasn't alone per se when he was taken from the world. By that, I mean he had a girlfriend who was pregnant with his child. And as of the time of this video posting, that child has been born. Genesis Sanchez noted that she gave birth to his child, his final gift to the world. And the arrival of the child child is more than enough of a reason for someone to take their passing so that in the eyes of the world wouldn't be forever on them. Right now, sure. But if he's hiding, all we have to do is wait for the right moment to come, and then he can reconnect with his child and baby mama. Which is an odd thing to think about, but hey, I guess stuff happens. Number 1, Tupac. Didn't expect to hear this name during this video, did ya? Or maybe you did. Well, there's a reason I'm bringing up Tupac here, because the situation sounds pretty much similar to how the legendary rapper Tupac Shakur passed on from this life. And the conspiracy theories about why and where he's still alive, then yeah, let's go on. Tupac was one of the biggest rappers in the world during the 90s, and one night in Las Vegas, he was taken away in a drive-by. But things got weird. Like X, he wasn't lost at the scene, but passed away afterwards. Both of their bodies weren't shown to the public in certain ways. The funeral of Tupac was a closed casket. It was supposed to be a big event, but got canceled at the last minute, limiting those who actually saw the casket. The point I'm trying to make here is that all of these circumstances have led to the long-standing rumor that Tupac is alive. And some feel that he's in Jamaica or Haiti right now, just chilling because he was tired of all the hype that he'd gotten himself during the time in the United States, which is similar to the status of X before his own passing. Again, he was very controversial, and if you need to get away from the country, why not follow one of rap's idols and pull a fake passing? It worked for Tupac, and people are still talking about him to this day. Although the people who caused the passing of X have been caught, and that is the so very key difference, but besides that, pretty similar. But as simple as all these suggestions could be, could it all be a ruse? Could he really be alive right now and enjoying all this new sorts of fame? Well, as in all things, the answer might just be up for you to decide. And there you have it. The conspiracy theories and beliefs that X is still alive. Do you believe any of them? Or do you think it's just people failing to cope with the loss? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between...
Alright guys, so if you don't know, I'm actually pretty tall. I mean pretty tall, I'm like 6'3", and my name is Tall.
You are Beyonce.
And T-A-L though. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm gonna keep going up and it's not gonna stop. 6'3", but can this video guess my real height? I just revealed it here. Also, can this video actually guess my name? T-A-L, pretty impossible. It's not a usual or common name. Can this video guess my age? We're gonna take all 3 tests here on reaction time. We're gonna find out if it's possible to guess your age, your name, your height, just by using simple questions. These are tests that anyone can take. So without further ado, super excited to find out. I think we're gonna start with my height. I think that one's a little easier to guess. Only a few questions. But before we begin, guys, I just actually want to announce that I made a brand new channel called The Tall Fisherman. Tall Fishman. I'll be posting vlogs and challenges on it. So if you guys haven't already even checked it out, make sure you go check it out. You can just go to YouTube and type in Tall Fishman, or find it on my channel, link in the description. Go subscribe to it. Be one of the first subscribers on that channel, because I'm super excited for that channel, especially since I moved not too long ago. So all that content is gonna be super fun. Also, boom, right here. Again, boom, right here. I'm ready. Question number
my
1.
dad's girlfriend, she said if I get 600 comments on my Instagram, I'm gonna crack an egg on my boyfriend, which is my dad. So she got 600 comments. Now she has to crack an egg on my dad. The poor man.
A, the north, B, the south, C, the east, D,
the west.
It would be considered the west. I live in Los Angeles, so it would be D. That's right down. What do we do? Mental note.
And your score is the following. If you opted for answer A, you get 40 points. Okay. Answer B brings you 20 points. Let me Those who picked answer C get 10 points.
Okay.
He
D
said,
will earn you 30 points.
30.
Someone said, I don't, they meant like thought, like I thought this, but they said I don't know, just a thought, like you know.
Dude, like,
Test. How much have you grown since last year?
Not a lot. I almost finished my growth spurt, so...
C, 1 to 2 inches.
I can't animate a 3-minute song.
Probably D. Probably D. Okay, let me write down. Let's see what it's going to be. 30 points plus, what would D be? Probably 10 points?
If your answer is B, you get 30 points.
Quiet.
20 C is worth 20 points.
What would D be? Probably 10 points?
How active are you?
Ooh, I like that.
A, no, not really active. Not a fan of sports, but C.
Wait, I just realized they took a character from Happy Wheels right there.
D, I'm a ball of energy.
Ooh,
Sport is my life.
D! How many points? I think it's gonna be 30. 30 or 40?
If your answer was B, it brings you 20 points.
Okay, it's probably need 40.
Worth 30 points. If you chose D, add 40 points to your total.
Next.
What's your favorite sport?
Okay, so these are the options. Hockey is A, basketball B, dancing C, or tennis D. I like basketball.
Play tennis on the Wii.
What's that gonna be?
What, you just see it?
If you chose answer B, write down 40 points. C is worth 10 points. And answer D brings you 20 points.
Someone kill
Guys,
me.
I'm currently at 120 points.
No.
How healthy is your diet? I eat any food that I find on my plate.
Ooh, I wish.
No, you-
I wish. So it definitely looks more like this.
I don't
Somebody
know.
mentioned a hamburger. I eat a lot of fruit and veggies every day.
Look at this.
I eat any food that I find on my plate.
Ooh, I wish. I wish. So it definitely looks more like this.
Somebody mentioned a hamburger. I eat a lot of fruit and veggies every day. Perhaps I should eat more vegetables.
I'm gonna do C.
Answer B makes your total score 10 points higher.
So this is gonna be 30?
It's worth 30 points.
Ooh.
D is a
He
20.
photoshopped his face until he activated.
How long do you sleep?
I wish I slept a long time. I don't sleep a lot though. I think I have insomnia. Is that when you can't sleep? I think that's when you can't sleep. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
C, 6 to 7 hours. Less than 6 hours a night.
Walking zombie.
Let's see what they put. Oh, it's a zombie kid. That's a little creepy. I don't want to be a zombie.
If your answer was C,
It's
plus 20
so-
points.
Plus 20, okay.
It brings you 100 points.
170 points. 170. How tall is your mom?
Answer A,
My mom's like
shorter than
5
5 foot 3 inches.
7.
B,
Eat it.
about 5'4". C,
Should I do it to body?
more than 5 foot 8 inches.
Okay. I'm
Season.
guessing it's gonna be another 30 points. Let's see what they say. C.
Answer C adds 30 points to your total score.
30. 200 points. 200 points.
How tall is your dad?
He is 5'10" and a half, I think. I'm taller than him for sure. I think it's gonna get us wrong. This test is not gonna get it right. My dad's shorter than me. My mom's shorter than me. It's not a good metric because usually you look at your parents. If they're taller, you're usually tall.
B, from 5'8" to 5'10". From 5'10" to 6 feet.
C.
And D,
C.
taller than 6'1".
It's gonna be 30 points. Let me guess.
Answer B is 20 points.
And then
If you
30.
believe answer C is the best one for you, that's 30 points. Answer D is
10, 20, 30.
40 points.
40.
How do people estimate your height? A, everybody keeps telling me I'm not nearly tall enough.
That's not me. Come on, guys. I gotta live up to my name. Please.
Cheer up.
C, I'm pretty tall for my age. D, I'm always the tallest in my class.
So I wouldn't say I'm the tallest for my age. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the tallest in my class, but I was one of the tallest people for sure. So I'll put D. Actually, I'll go D. Let's see what they put.
C is 30 points. If your choice was answer D, you have 40 points more.
Right now I'm at 30, 10, 40, 40, 30, 20, 30, 30, 40. That's 120, 150, 170, 200, 230, 270. Let's see it.
What is your body type? A, nothing special. Average, I guess. B, people say I'm too thin for my age. C, I probably need to do more sports. D, I think I'm overweight for my age.
Probably A. A. Let's see how many points that one is. I think it's gonna be a little
And
different.
A, you get 30 points.
30.
Answer B brings you 40.
I'm at 300 points.
Chose answer C, write down 20 points. For answer D, add 10 points to your total score.
Got it. Okay.
Now, we'll give you 15 seconds to add up your points.
I'm at 300 points. I'm excited.
If your
Let's see if I got it right.
is 100 to 160 points. Your height won't exceed 5'7" if you're a guy.
Okay, guys, I hate these. I want them to guess an exact height. But now they're gonna give me, from 5'7" to 5'10".
Disappointed!
Oh my god. No, this is cheating.
If your total score is 250
Yes,
to
that's me. Let's
320
see it.
points, if you're a guy, your height will be approximately 6 feet.
I'm out. You suck!
Failure in place. Trash.
I still think it was a super interesting test. Because, like, honestly, how can you really guess someone's height? It's super difficult, and I am more excited about using real math equations. Can they guess my age? We'll start off with that, and then my name.
Try not to laugh challenge. I swear, if these are new and funny. Oh my god, yes!
Lasagna.
Yes.
What the god? I'm trying to fucking call. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking call.
Eat this in 1 second. Oh, watermelon. He legit just shoved his face in it and just let the juice just run.
What are you so happy about? I just got laid. No way. Why is the sell-by date on your carton the same as mine?
Oh, heck no. I just got laid.
I don't like ice cream anymore.
Okay.
Hit the bell below. Which bell? No, I'm just kidding. I heard a bell.
There's a type of video that keeps getting lots of views online when people make them, and it's people eating or drinking things in 1 second.
Oh.
Oh, I do that anyway. So I hope you're up to compete in several speed eating challenges.
I'm very excited, and I'm going to try to get as much of the food on my clothes as possible because I borrowed this jacket from Eric.
Okay, I'm actually really good at this.
Listen, the Heimlich maneuver was invented for a reason. We're going to be fine.
We'll bring out a food or a drink item, and you'll have to consume it as fast as you can. I wore sweatpants. Whoever does it the fastest gets a point. After each round, we'll show you the video of the original challenge and see how you did in comparison.
Oh, God.
Ice cream.
Let's bring in the first step.
Oh, no! I have a cavity! It's going to hurt! Oh, my God, I'm going to keep
She
this
said
whole thing.
yes.
Dude, I love this challenge. I mean, it's going to be fun. It'll be fun. Yep.
Try not to get a brain freeze. Start eating in 3,
Wait,
2, 1.
It wasn't worth it. Oh, wow, well. That was good.
I just drank a no sugar Coke, but little do I know, it actually still has sugar. Now I'm gonna get diabetes.
And I will die and oversee. I just shoved that whole ice cream down my throat.
I filled.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the home. Why are you yelling? Oh my God, it hurts. Oh, you're winning.
That was nasty. You saw the slobber and everything.
Yeah.
How was that a good idea? Oh my God.
Messy. Okay.
How she said it.
They all failed.
I did 100%. Oh my God, I got a brain freeze. That's good ice cream.
They failed.
This is not fun.
Failed.
I just want to enjoy it. Okay, both of you stopped. You both failed.
Oh, this isn't a fun challenge. You lied.
Okay, we can stop. Actually, no, Cone. You got it. You won. 41 seconds. 41 seconds. You won.
Oh.
I don't like ice cream anymore.
Oh, I like ice cream anymore.
I don't know. I did pretty good.
Oh my God, look at They're gonna eat it. Look for a second.
Okay. That is a big boy ice cream, dude.
A big boy
Yeah.
ice cream. Oh my.
It's because he's been training his whole life.
He just freaking shoves it down.
He's shoving it down his throat. He actually doesn't want to eat it, but like he's forced
to. They just
to.
chalk that food like the freaking alligators they use in bath pot.
I know.
Okay.